So far we have assumed the cost of production as $250 per unit. Now what if the golf clubs can be produced at a different cost, and how would that affect our decision with respect to pricing? So here, way down below, the possible values are given. So if the unit costs are these, then what would be the different profit? So we have to set up a two-dimensional table for profit, and then we're going to look at the maximum profit and the corresponding best price, and we're going to do a plot. So first, so this is the profit. Let's make sure that B17 is the profit, which is true. So we're going to now look at different selling prices and different unit cost, and we're going to do a two-dimensional table up to $1,000 of selling price and up to $350 in cost. So go to data, what if analysis, data table. Now the row input cell is unit cost, so that will be that cell. Column input cell is price, which is that one. So click OK, and that gives us the profits. Okay, let's format it to currency and no decimal places. Now we want the maximum profit for each cost point. So let me copy that. So it gives us at each cost point what is the maximum profit that we can make. Okay, and we want the corresponding best price. Remember, we did index and match, so that's what we have to do here. So we have to, okay, let's do index. Okay. The first one is the array. We want the price to come from this array, okay, the price array, okay, and that should be absolute referenced. The second one is match, so that will give us the row. Match what? Match the lookup value of profit from the profit column, and the match type is 0. And then for the index, the column number is 1. So that will give us the best price at which we get the maximum profit. So now we copy that. So that gives us the best price at which we will have the profit. Now we can plot the profit do a scatter plot of profit. Okay, get rid of that legend, we don't need it, and go to select data, and since this is a scatter plot, you have to put the x-axis value here. So the x-axis values are the unit cost. So unit cost, and you get the best profit. And we have to, now let's see, so this goes from 150 and we'll put some titles. This is profit versus cost. X-axis cost per unit, y-axis is profit. Okay. Now we can do conditional formatting to highlight the profit here. But you have to do this like as though we are going to be copying. So let's highlight all this. Okay. So now do conditional formatting, and the highlight rules is equal to. Okay. So for each column, we want the maximum to be highlighted. So here that should be, so when you copy, the column should change and the row should not change. So that's what you have to do. So you should do $79. Then you see the conditional format works perfectly. If you don't do the absolute references correctly, the conditional format will not work properly.